and welcome to Space Daily. Today we're going to be doing a live stream of the OneWeb, we're going to be doing a live stream of our space launch of Soyuz 2.1B, carrying 36 OneWeb satellites to Earth orbit. So yeah, once again, welcome to Space Daily, and thanks for joining us. So I'm going to switch this over on this side. So yeah, the launch is expected for 6:23.17 Eastern time, and yeah. So a little bit about the Soyuz. You might know the Soyuz that launches. You might know the Soyuz that launches. You might know the Soyuz that launches astronauts to the ISS. This is basically the cargo variant of that, and it's carrying 36 OneWeb satellites. So what is OneWeb? And OneWeb is a similar to Starlink. It's basically these small satellites that get launched on rockets, normally the Soyuz, to low Earth orbit, and they go into an orbit around the Earth, and when they're up there, they give high-speed internet to remote places around the world. And Starlink and OneWeb are competing to put the first to get the first internet to Antarctica. So yeah, they both have big goals, and we are T-minus 4 minutes from that launch. So we're going to listen into their broadcast for just a little bit.
Over OneWeb satellites into orbit. The mission duration will be 3 hours and 45 minutes. This launch will be delivered from the Baikonur spaceport. For this mission, I would like to thank all our partners federated by Roscosmos, the Russian space agency, and for sure our customer OneWeb. So now, enjoy the show.
Now, earlier this week, the Soyuz ST-34 rocket was rolled into its launch position. Let's have a look at the rocket's journey to the launch pad. The Soyuz launch vehicle will be carrying the 34 OneWeb satellites. They're all carried in the dispenser at the top of the launcher, and the complete stack of 34 OneWeb satellites on this upper stage are protected by the fairing for their journey to space. Now, this is all done in a dedicated clean room to make sure no dirt or debris can pollute the satellite's infrastructure. This upper stage forms the top of the rocket, and it's then installed on top of the Soyuz 3-stage launch vehicle. We'll see these 3 stages separate during the launch. The 4 boosters arranged around the bottom of the rocket are dedicated to powering the rocket through the lower atmosphere, and then they are discarded as the engine in the second stage takes over.
So one noticeable difference that you can tell between the crewed Soyuz and the cargo Soyuz are that they are the fairing. So the fairing on the crew Soyuz is kind of straight; it connects like the same angle as the rocket body. But as you just saw for the cargo one, it kind of juts out a little bit and to form a classic fairing that you'll see a lot on certain rockets, but you don't really see it on the Soyuz during crew and cargo, like that carry the actual Soyuz spacecraft. You don't see that in them. So let's keep listening in. Oh, yeah. So the way that the Soyuz or Russia's launch towers are pretty cool. I really like them. They're like these 3 stages. There's the launch support things, which like 3 seconds before launch they come off, and then there are the crew access arm, which like completely covers the rocket when it's up, but it goes down a few hours before the launch, and then you could actually see right. No, you can't see my ass. You can see right over there, that's the one that separates at about 3 seconds to launch. So we are at T-minus 56 seconds, so we're going to listen into the launch. How close we are.
So we will have a progressive increasing of the thrust level, which will enable the launch team to check that the engines work normally. First, there'll be the ignition at 16 seconds before liftoff, followed by a preliminary thrust level of 20% of full power, which will be at 11 seconds before liftoff, and then an immediate thrust level of 85% of full power, 4 seconds before liftoff. And finally, full thrust level of 100% at liftoff. So we're literally moments away. I can already see that the smoke is starting to billow around. So that means that ignition sequence has already begun. You can see it there sitting on the launch pad where it has been for the past 3 days. And of course, it now is fully autonomous. So very shortly, we'll see the infrastructure fall away and we'll start. And there it is. The infrastructure has now come away. So they're going to be working through those different thrust levels. You can see the smoke billowing around it. It looks incredibly atmospherical. Remember, it's currently 3 a.m. over where they're launching it. So they've been working throughout the night to get to this point. So they're going to be working up through those different thrust levels, starting to ignite the engines. And very shortly, we'll see those engines fire up.
Okay, so like she said, we're getting ready
on
for
the
launch.
background, speaking through the countdown as it starts to prepare more and more. We've got lovely clear conditions this evening, or this morning for where they are.
Okay, so yeah, soon you'll see the engines ignite, which happens
This is really
a few minutes before launch on Soyuz.
See it sitting there, getting ready for the big final moment.
Alright, so
Remember, they've done a full dress rehearsal of it 2 days ago.
so the engines will ignite like 5 seconds before liftoff, and it will launch a few seconds after. So yeah, like I was talking about the retractions arm, which I find really cool the way the Soyuz is. They have like literally 3 stages of their launch tower. So yeah, let's keep listening in.
We will have liftoff any moment now. I haven't got anything to report as we sit
You still see some
patiently
venting
waiting to see Launch 9 take off.
right over there. You can see some venting happening from the rocket, and it's just some of the foam or from some of the condensation from the different temperatures of the
Still waiting.
outside
Still
versus
seeing there's
the fuel.
definitely smoke billowing around. Okay, I have actually just got information that we have report of a sequence interruption. So currently, it is not going to take off right this second in time. We don't know if this means that it actually won't be taking off at all tonight, but what we do know is that those automatic checks that it's going through, something has been raised, something has stopped it from doing its normal sequence. So we'll just have to sit tight. I've got an ear to Ariane's space. I can hear what's going on and getting reports as and when they come in. I mean, this is the part of doing a live launch, isn't it? We don't quite know what will happen. And this is also what makes it incredibly exciting.
Okay, so yeah, it seems like they're probably.
So we're waiting on an update on our launch sequence interruption. So that's what I've been given. That's the information that I've been given. That has been an interruption with the launch sequence. So for now, we just sit tight. I'm sure there's many people now working out what that interruption is. Because let me remind you, the sequence is all autonomous. So if there's anything that doesn't quite work, the software or the computers stop the launch sequence. So that's currently where we're at the moment.
Yeah, so it seems there's a
Smoke is still billowing though, so there is definitely something still.
I'm just gonna yeah, so there's definitely a delay. Probably they won't be launching tonight. I don't think that they have a big window. I think they only have a few second window, so I don't think it's launching, to be honest. So I'm just gonna call it a scrub, even if they do end up launching. I can't really do a live stream of it, so yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Sorry about the scrub, but yeah. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.